Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's doesn't know.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm talking a little bit quiet because I'm in the doctor's office and I don't want to like yell, even though there's only like 2 people of us here, but you know, I want to be polite and all. I'll probably close you down in about a minute because I gotta go, but yep, and it's my turn. I knew if I started talking it would be my turn, so I'll be back. Okay, so you hear that noise? The fire alarm is going off because somebody burned their lunch. Okay, well that was eventful. So I go into, oh sorry, I got stuff on my teeth. So I went into the diabetic clinic because I'm still doing the diabetic trial. And the alarm, the fire alarm goes off. And they're like, oh, someone burnt popcorn in the, you know, in the lounge area. So there's no big deal. But, of course, being a big medical building and stuff, they had to have the fire department come out and, you know, make sure everything was safe and turn it off. So it went off for a very long time to the point where I'm like, I'm having a massive headache now. So finally, they got that scored away. And I got to go into the room and do my weight, check my blood pressure, and they checked my the pens that I have to use that I do my insulin with, and then they did check my glucose, asked me a couple of questions about my energy, how I'm feeling, blah, 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 and then that was it. So it took like maybe, I want to say maybe 10 minutes inside the room. But because of the fire alarm going off and because we had to wait for the firemen to come to turn off the fire alarm, it took like almost an hour. So, yeah, that really, really sucked. But it was a mistake, no big deal. Things happen. But now to the good news. The diabetic trial is working. It's been 30 days, a full 30 days. It's been a little over 30 days. It's been it's almost been 7 weeks. So almost 2 months, kind of close. Anyway, my insulin has stayed, I mean, like spot on perfect, just like even. That's what they want to see. They don't want to see any, you know, any ups and downs and all that kind of stuff. They take a printout of your Fitness Pal, what you do is you log everything you eat in your Fitness Pal, and then you also, in their little journal thing that they give you, you put down what time you do your pen, which is it's an insulin pen. It is the trial med that they're testing out, and it's in a pen form. You just pop it into your tummy. Doesn't hurt that bad. My tummy is getting a little bit bruised, but not any more than normal, insulin pens or insulin. You just have to tell them what time you did it, if you did it late, if you did it early, because sometimes, like, if you're out or, just whatever, they have to know what time you did it, and it has to be exact. Like, if you did it 30 minutes later, they need to know that. Okay, so they just, they look that over, and then they weigh you, and that's it. So, everything was perfect on the glucose levels, and they were able to lower my dose of synthetic insulin, the trial med, because they said that I was almost too low for a diabetic. I mean, so that was good. They didn't lower it a lot. They just lowered it just a bit. They want to test it out. They don't want to just make any big changes like all at once. They want to make sure that everything they do is gradual, so it doesn't mess me up. And then the second thing is blood pressure was fine. All that stuff is fine. I lost 10 pounds. That right there was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, I lost 10 pounds. I haven't been weighing at home because my scale, every time I step on it, it's kind of wonky. Like one day it weighs me like 5 pounds more, and then all of a sudden it shows me losing 7 pounds. It's like, I'm just like, and I just don't want to feel disappointed right now. I want to just stay the course, you know what I mean? So, I've just been doing what I know to do, and not focusing on the numbers so much as just treating myself nicely and eating the right foods and staying away from sugar. That was a big thing. Stopping sugar was, a huge thing. But yeah, and I started taking, I changed my supplements up a little bit, because I don't know if I remember telling you guys that I started BioMelt again and BioFit again, because I wasn't going to do it because I just didn't want to put out the money right now at Christmas time. I would rather spend the money on the grandkids, and they contacted me and they said, hey, we're going to send you, you've been a really good customer and all, we're going to send you a little gift. So they sent me like a little package, and it had their products in it with some vitamins and B12 stuff and whatever. So I've been taking that. And then I added in extra vitamin C because it is, it's Christmas time and everybody's been getting sick and all that kind of stuff. So I added a little vitamin C, and since there's not a lot of sunshine right now, I added in more vitamin D. So my supplement regimen has changed. So there you have it. All right. That was my news for the doctor. Everything went well, and I'm really happy about that. Now I am spot on hungry. I am going to go, and I think I'm going to treat myself to some, El Pollo Loco salad. I love their salsa. I love their salad. I get their salad, and then I put the beans on top, and then I put their salsa all over the top of it. love it. Everyone's like, you don't eat the chicken there? I'm like, nope, but I love, love, love their salsa. It's like fire roasted or something. It's just really yummy good. So I think I'm going to treat myself to that. That's what I'm going to do. Catch you guys later. Okay, so I need to stop and get a few necessities from the store. But I always find it necessary to look at makeup when I come here. Don't you? I mean, come on. I don't know. It's always fun just to kind of look at all the different stuff. Even though, like, I don't ever buy a lot from the, like, over-the-counter stuff, but it's just still fun to kind of look. All the pretty colors for Christmas. Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I wonder if they're any good. Kind of looking for something Christmassy. Oh, nail polish. That's right. That's what I wanted to get. I wanted to get a pretty color nail polish for Christmas. Chip resistant. And kind of bright, but kind of pretty. I don't know. This one. This is more pink, I think, instead of red. Let's see, what about this one? This one's more of a red. I don't know. Okay, let's go over let's see. Honest Baby, Honest Plus Body. I've never used that brand before. Interesting. Ooh. I'm going to try this because I've been really dry lately. Let's try this one. Alright, I'll put that in there. I wonder if they have bigger ones. Let's see. Get the big ones. Doctor. Here is some nail polish. Let's see. Okay, this one. Ooh, apple. Now this one I like. Okay. I'm going to try this one for Christmas, you guys. And then I'm going to need another one that is not so bright for work. Let's see. Interesting. Let's try this one. Okay, so these two. Okay, I think that is it for that. Okay, so I want to try this one. It is Moisture Deep Nourish Shampoo by L'Oreal. I don't know, but it's sulfate free, and I hear that it's supposed to be good, and I just don't feel like spending a lot right now, and it is on sale for $7. So that goes in there. And conditioner I already have. I always use the same thing, always. Now I need some dry shampoo. Where in the world would that be? My absolute favorite dry shampoo is this one. It's always so expensive. Oh, look at that. Buy two, get 50% off. I don't know if that means for this one or not. That's Daylogic dry shampoo, and they're gone. We'll get one. Ooh, volumizing. I will just try. I'll stick with what I know. Guys, so I'm going to show you my face, how bad it is. I had an allergic reaction, and for the last 2 days, it started on Sunday, or actually it started Saturday night, and at probably like 9-10 o'clock at night, all of a sudden my face started like burning. It felt just like really like it was super hot. Well, then it just like broke. It just like huge rash all over my face and my chest. You can't really see much of my chest anymore, and my neck. But anyway, so then Sunday I woke up and it almost felt like a sunburn. All right. Then after that, it turned into kind of like a blistery hive type thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It was so awful. I didn't go to church, nothing. I took a bunch of Benadryl and it did get better. So it was definitely some kind of allergic reaction. All right, now let me show you. This is what's left of it. So it's got like, you can see it there, but look at this. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it there. It is super bad. All of this, it's like, I don't even want to touch it, it's sore. So, but this was all over my entire face. Look at that. That was all over and underneath my eyes and around. That was my entire face on Sunday. So it is getting better, but it is still like crazy. So the only thing, I was going back over like what I ate, everything, and I'm thinking the only thing that I ate that was different that I never eat is eggs. I never ever eat eggs because I am a vegetarian / vegan. I eat vegan during the week and then vegetarian on the weekend. And usually eggs, I just don't eat eggs. I don't. I love them, but I don't eat them. And I think I've had 1 or 2 eggs in the last maybe 10 years, but I've never had any problem with eggs ever. But I was just craving scrambled egg burrito. So I made a scrambled egg burrito. Usually I do a tofu scramble, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Just 1 egg won't kill me, right? So I'm kind of thinking maybe it was just the reaction from the eggs and that's what happened. But I don't know. So I don't know. So then the second option might be that the diabetic trial that I'm in, they upped my synthetic insulin stuff. The trial med could be that, but I don't think so because I've been on it for months now and I've had no reaction whatsoever. And the upping the dose doesn't seem like it would have done this, you know what I mean? If I was going to have a reaction, it seems like it would have happened when I first took the medicine, not like months and months later. I don't know. So I think it might have been the eggs, I don't know. I'm not going to eat eggs again and find out. That's for darn sure. So here I am, Christmas time, and I've got like all of this. At least it's not all over. It is getting better. And the neck area is getting better. It was like all over, and it was like on my arms and everything. So it is getting better. But anyway, I've got to go to work today. So I've got to do something with my face to try to cover it up, but not like make it worse. So I'll be back in a few minutes and show you what I came up with. It'll probably just look like acne on the screen, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm young again. But yeah, Merry Christmas to me. Who knew? All right, you guys. Okay, so I put some makeup on, and it looks okay, except for like, you know, through here. And you can't really see it on the camera, but it's super, super, I want to see if I can get really close in there. Sorry, nice and personal. It's super dry. If you can see, like right in here, I'm all crinkly. It's all super dry. And like right here, it's, you know, but at least I looked, and like right here, if you can see it, like super, anyway, and all through here, it is super, 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 super dry and like peely. But I put tons of moisturizer on, and I didn't use any powder because I thought the powder would like settle in, but it was able to cover up somewhat. So anyway, all right, I am going to go on camera and adjust all of my cameras to where I don't look peely. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Alrighty, all right, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm gonna update you on Christmas, what's gonna happen in the next couple of days. But I have a serious topic that I wanna chat with you about, yeah, in just a little bit, so I'll be back. A midday snack is sourdough, let's see. Sourdough English muffin. I get sourdough English muffin because there's no dairy or egg or anything in it. And yummy. And then I get avocado. A little bit of salt on top. Perfect midday snack. And I only eat half of it because I don't want to fill up too much. And then I had second cup of coffee today. Oh yeah. With a special treat of sugar-free, dairy-free pumpkin spice creamer. Yum, 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 yum. Oh yeah. Okay, you guys. Bentley has been going crazy for the last, I would say, 20 minutes, going in circles, barking. And I'm thinking, what is wrong with this dog? He just won't shut up. Okay, I think I figured it out. Let's see, Bentley. What is wrong with you? What? Let's turn it around. What do you think is wrong? What's wrong? Okay, you can't really see where he's barking, but I'll show you. Look right here. One of my son Ryan put his ball up there. Oh, Bentley, go get it. Now, poor Bentley, those boys just love to torture you. Oh my goodness. So my son put the ball up there and then left. Poor Bentley. But Bentley's smart, he told me, and he would not stop barking and turning circles until Mama figured it out. Smart boy you are. My goodness, those silly boys. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, and I'm sorry I have been such a bad vlogger. It's just been like really nothing going on that I haven't shown you. It's just been kind of a lot of grunt work. I had our presents out, but I didn't really want to put that on air since my family does watch my vlogs, and I didn't want to, you know, show them what they were getting for Christmas, if you know what I mean. So there is that. Today I have Brennan and Taylor here because Aaron, their mommy, is going to pick up their foster brother at his mom's house because he had his first sleepover with his mama for a reunification. They're starting the process, so I'm anxious to see how that went. I guess the handoff went well, so that was really good. Yeah, so I've got the kids, and then last night, Erin, my daughter-in-law, had cousins night. She does this like randomly here and there. She has all the cousins in the family from her side and from our side. They all come over and they watch a movie, they hang out, and and they play games and stuff, and just trying to get or keep the cousin bond going. We have a very close-knit family, and we want that to continue. We want the cousins to stay in close contact as they grow up and have their kids, so our bond as a family continues after we are long gone. So that happened last night, and I hear that it was great fun. Yeah, so a lot going on. Now, after I'm going into work right now for just 3 hours, easy peasy. And then after I am finished, and right now Taylor is in baking cookies for her classmates at church, her Sunday school class, or youth group, sorry, I call it Sunday school class, it's youth group. After that, I was supposed to go to church, but I am working with the brand, and I gave them my edit this morning, and they got back to me just a little bit ago and said that they wanted something different or whatever. They get 3 edits, totally normal, just a normal thing. So they kicked it back. So now after I get off work, instead of going to church like I wanted to do, I'm gonna have to reshoot this, this clip. So that's what I will be doing after I get off work. We'll be working. But anyway, no big deal. And then I've been dying to sit down and talk with you and tell you guys a little bit of an update about one of our members here in our community. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that opportunity tonight as well, since I will be home anyway, to do that. So anyway, that is what is going on so far. I will catch you guys in just a little bit. For you, it will be a blink of an eye. For me, it'll be a couple hours. All right, you guys. Hope you guys are all having a blessed time, loving on your loved ones, your friends, enjoying watching some Christmas movies, maybe eating a couple cookies. All right, you guys. Catch you in a little bit. Hello, guys. Okay, so I have been wanting to make this video all week long, and I have been putting it off because it's Christmas and I wanted Vlogmas to be inspiring and happy and lighthearted, because isn't that what Christmas is all about? I mean, happiness and deck the halls and buying presents for our loved ones and celebrating the birth of Christ. And yeah, even our culture, even the people who don't believe in Jesus, who don't celebrate his birth, they still celebrate that, the culture of Christmas. They still get together with their families. They still buy presents for one another. Yeah. So overall, I would say that the holidays, the Christmas time, is usually a happy time for most families. But sadly enough, I was reminded several times in the past week that it is not true for everybody. It is not true for every family. It is not true for every person. And the first reminder that I had that it was not the happiest time of the year for all families came with, I turned on the TV, and one of the pop culture channels that I watch often Popcorn Planet. Hi, Andy Signor. I watch you. I love you guys. Was paying tribute to a gentleman who was a dancer, who was a DJ on the Ellen Show, who was on So You Think You Can Dance. He was a judge. I have to say I had no idea who he was. I did go back and watch some clips of him after the fact, but I had no idea. I didn't follow his career. I had no idea who he was. But he took his own life. He had a family and he had 3 children. His wife and him had been married, I think they said 9 years, and he was celebrating his wedding anniversary that Saturday. And by all accounts, he was like the happiest person on earth. They said he lit up every room that he walked in. And so I went back and I was looking at the clips of, his name was Twitch, Twitch. And I was watching his dancing, his smile on his face. I was looking at his Instagram, and just days before he had ended his own life, he posted an Instagram of him dancing with his wife. And if you look at his Instagram account with him and his little kids, he had a 3-year-old, and just everything just looked like they had like the perfect family. He was just exuding happiness. I mean, that's what it looked like in all of his social media. But I guess that morning, or the morning before, he had got an Uber, left his car behind, went to a hotel just a couple miles from his home, and he ended his life. And who knows? We don't know why. I don't know. The media hasn't said. His wife hasn't said. Obviously, very, very, very unhappy deep inside to do that. So that was the first kind of like wake up call that not everybody is happy at Christmas. Not everybody is peaceful at Christmas. So that was kind of was a reminder to be more aware, more aware of the people around me, and to be more aware of the happy people around me, not just the people that appear to be sad or appear to have something wrong or a reason to want to kill themselves, but to be sensitive just to everybody around me. So that was one thing. Well, then yesterday morning, I was going through my email. I was doing my Too Cute for Cancer admin work, and I opened up an email. I didn't recognize who it was, but the title said, important, one of your followers, and that's all it said. And what I try to do, if it's one of you guys, I read your emails first. And if it's a brand that I'm working with, that I'm actively working with, they get my attention first. Then if it's a new brand, they get my attention third. So I have like a hierarchy of how I answer my emails. So that person got my attention first. So anyway, I opened up the email and I was totally like I don't want to be doing any kind of admin work. I would rather be cleaning the house, listening to Christmas music, and, talking to the kids about Christmas Day, and, all of that. And the first line of the email, I just felt like someone had punched me in the gut. I don't even know how to even say it, but one of our people here in our community that has been following me for since the beginning of the channel, they took their own life. And I wasn't prepared for that. I just felt like I didn't know them. I do remember them DMing me several times on Instagram. Just very surface questions about cancer, doctors, how about changing doctors, things like that. Never anything negative ever. I think there was 2 correspondents, and they were just all very upbeat, happy. And then I spent hours last night going through my comments on my channel page, going back 2 years to check to see if I had missed any comments. And I couldn't find any. I just felt like there had to be something. I had to have missed something. There just had to be something in there somewhere, but there was nothing. The email came from a sister that wanted to tell you guys how much our community meant to this person. The person's name was Linda. And I guess she read all of our comments, and she drew great strength, is what her sister says. She drew great strength from our community, and that she just thought that we gave her a lot of courage, and that she really appreciated us and wanted to let us know that her sister just couldn't go on anymore, and that she had some other issues, other things going on, and she didn't mention what. I didn't ask. But in the midst of all of her devastation, in the midst of all of her shock, horror, everything that she is going through, she took the time to email us, email me, and email you guys, just to say that everybody in the boards, everybody in our chat, everybody in our core group here and on Instagram, we're always so positive and uplifting, other than the trolls, but the main people that are always posting and always there. She said that her sister talked about us as if we were friends. She said her sister didn't have many friends, and her online community support groups that she had were her friends. And she said that her sister had been a recluse for the last 10 years of her life, and she physically had a hard time getting out. She did have cancer. That's originally how she found my channel. That's how many of you find my channel. She was not dying of cancer. That is not why she did what she did. She just struggled every day with depression. and sadness. And she said, her sister said that every day was it was just hard. She said every day she had to make a decision to keep going. And she said that she was involved in several different support groups, different channels, and she was very guarded with which channels she followed because she knew herself that she was fragile, and she wanted to make sure that she was being influenced in the right way. But my only regret is that she never reached out on our board. I mean, I could not find anything, not one comment that said anything, that indicated anything that we could have reached out or anything. I mean, it just makes me sad. But this is what I want to take away with this. With the person, the dancer that I've heard on the news and stuff, everyone kept saying he was so happy, no one saw this coming. And then, like, for this poor soul in our community, no, we didn't see it coming because we didn't know her, but she was watching us. And I think that is those two lessons that I really, really, really want you guys to take away for this holiday. And not just this holiday, but from here on out. The people around us, the happy people, the sad people, everybody around us are watching us. They might be watching our comments, how we respond with each other. They may be watching how we conduct our lives, how we handle stress, how we handle our own children, how we handle our illnesses, how we handle everything and anything. We do not know how our actions affect other people often. But we should be aware that our actions do affect others, period. And I think that is the one thing that I want you guys, myself, everybody to take away. No matter what you do, no matter what comments, no matter what you do in life in general, you are being watched by someone. It could be the person at the bank. It could be the person next door. It could be the person online. It could be the person on Facebook that just sees your post scrolling by. You are being watched. You are being watched in somehow. And people are either gaining strength from you. They are gleaning something from you. And what will that be, you know? Is it going to be positive like our group? I'm really proud of our group. Our group has been incredible to me. I mean, in uplifting me in my journey. And, you know, I'm really proud that our comments got through and brought comfort to a hurting soul. That is something amazing, and I thank you guys for that. But I just feel like that's a lesson that we all could, you know, just keep in our minds. People are watching, and what kind of message are we sending? The second thing is, just because, I mean, people are saying, you know, keep a close watch on our friends that are hurting during this season or whatever. Well, I would say keep a close eye on the ones that are happy, the people that are overly happy, the people that appear to have nothing ever wrong. Keep an eye on those people. Keep an eye on everybody. Not like, you know, but just be able to keep your feelers out and let everybody you know in your family, your friends, whatever, say, hey, you know what? it appears that you're doing great and everything goes great, but I know that sometimes things get hard. I just want you to know that you can always talk to me. Or if you don't feel like talking to me, here's the number. And, you know, just know that it's not always the happy ones or the sad ones that are the ones committing harm. I have to be careful with my wording because I will get demonetized and taken down if I say too many trigger words. I was gonna just read a couple facts about that. In America, in just this year, in 2022, there were 800,000 lives lost to suicide. That is not including to the people that tried and failed. Those are the people that succeeded. The best time, that was bad wording. The most popular, and how the internet says the most popular, I don't think they worded it well, but the most, the time that people most often decide to take their own lives is during April, spring. I always thought it would be during winter or dark, dreary months, but no, April. The days of the month that are most often days that people do take their own lives are Wednesdays. So, you know, age groups are men between the ages of 24 and 41. That's men. More men commit suicide than women. Women have more attempts on their lives, but have less success. Okay, and the success rate for women, I'm trying to find it here. How come they don't say that? I don't know, they just put it all in the 800. I don't see it here. They just go on to say that men have more. And then they go into the different ways that men do it versus women. We don't need to talk about that. Do not need to talk about that. Yeah. So, I mean, do we need to know about when it most often happens? Maybe your time is, springtime is the best time of the life for you. Maybe you're all happy it's springtime, there's love in the air, but you know what? Statistics show that that is the most common time for this to happen. So maybe keep your feelers out, because not everybody is feeling the same as you are. Yeah. All right, you guys, I don't know what else more there is to say, except for if you are feeling like you cannot go on, if you feel that heavy burden of, I just can't do this anymore. I can't take the next step. I can't wake up tomorrow. I can't even fathom just even taking my next breath. I just feel like I'm not good to anybody. I can't do this anymore. Please, please, please call the number that I'm going to put below on this video. And I'm going to put it on the screen too. It is going to be a suicide hotline. And before you do anything, just call that number. Just call that number. And you can always reach out to me via email, as always. I am not a counselor. I don't play one on TV. I am nobody. But I will promise you that I will put you in contact with someone who is. And I will find you help. So please, please, please reach out to somebody. Don't let this be, don't check out of this life before giving it one last shot by calling the number on the screen or the numbers below in the description box. All right. With that said, I think that's it for today. This is Too Cute. I was to say Too Cute for Cancer. This is Jody and Too Cute for Cancer signing off.